But no, it's a horrible sound because you're going to hear them thuds, which is somebody getting punched out. And you're going to hear, you actually don't hear no screams like that because that's why they punching you out. And after they done broke you, then you hear them like whimpering and they telling you, shut up. And this happened like right up under me. But we on there, over there, boom. Then you might get some time to try to run over there to go get him up off them. It's just
chaos.
Chaos.
Did you ever have a run-in with like the Aryan Nation, like those the whites who just hate blacks, just the Klan member type whites? Do you ever have an issue with them, or do you ever see kind of how they move?
So, let me tell you. On Beto and Ferguson, okay, because you got different units. You got gladiator units, and then you got units that they call Cadillac units. So, on Beto and Ferguson, stomp down on them. Don't show them no love at all. Now, you might talk to somebody from Central, and they might tell you, oh, yeah, over here, you know, they do this, they do that, they do that. On Ferguson unit and Beto unit, they have no win whatsoever. Now, I don't talk to them. You can't be my celly. Nothing. Because I don't do no faking and no fronting. I know you hate me. Bitch, I hate you.
Yeah.
But nah, as far as Beto and Ferguson, nah, they get their benches taken. Well, they took their bench on Beto. On Ferguson unit, they didn't have no bench forever. Then I think they got one. Well, boy, Papa told me they end up eventually getting the bench by the pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they get handled like that, man.
Nah, everyone doesn't get the chance to pick their celly. Did you have to have what's the longest celly that you had, like time frame wise?
About 5-6 years.
Did you ever convince, or did you ever have or considered a celly a friend, like at all?
Yeah, my little partner, Junior boy. Mess with him right now. It's my boy.
Yeah, to spend that much time with another person, that becomes like, you know, that's closer than like almost your brother. I mean, that's closer than anybody.
Yeah,
because they got to ride with you. They got to hide, you know, whatever y'all got to do.
Yeah.
Did you have a situation where, like, what happens when he has to leave or you have to leave and y'all have to go, you know, get a new situation? Like, is it more so like, is it like a bittersweet? Like, damn, you got to go figure this shit out now.
Nah, shit. I'm out. Hey, they moved me to the L block. Yeah. I'll holler at you.
Damn, all right. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. I'd have had so many cellies. I mean, yeah.
Does like, you know, I always expected, again, this is just for the outside looking in, that the older cellies or the older inmates are, you know, they're just protected in general. They're just like, hey, you don't fuck with the old heads.
Shit, no.
Oh, damn, the old heads.
I just told you about the old man. The guy.
Yeah, but he's still he shouldn't have been fucking around. Like, you know,
but he an old man and he a civilian.
Damn.
Stay in your place.
Damn.
Don't nobody give a damn. You being old don't mean shit. They'll still run there and take your shit.
You would think that the old people got a pass.
For what?
Shit. Right.
It's the penitentiary.
Exactly. All right, well, let's get right to it then. You know, there's always stories. Most people that's in the natural world and the free world, they get scared of, especially state, of the penitentiary because they feel like a dude does a crime, whatever, maybe let's say a nonviolent crime or accident. He just made a mistake or whatever. He goes into a situation where he's on Ferguson or Beto and he feels like the first thing that's going to be tested is his manhood. He's going to get assaulted by some dude that's doing life, wanting to take his, take his booty. A booty band is what they call it. How real or how fake was that back when you first got in, as far as the real, when you hear the stories of the booty bandits that say as they're walking in, fresh meat. Oh, hey, what's they start hollering at you, like trying to holler at you or whatever.
No, a lot of that shit is cap, right? For the people who start coming in the 90s. Okay, that was a very big thing, 70s and 80s, right? Beginning of the 90s. But when the gang members started coming in, the penitentiary started changing. Every decade or so, things is going to change because you got different people coming in now and they filling it up and they got their own different ways. Just like we start coming in, the gang members and stuff, we looking at these niggas like, damn, these punks, he messing with a punk too? Like, see, we wasn't with that, right? The vast majority of us.
Yeah.
But then it was okay. And before that, that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Before that, before the gangs and stuff came in, everybody was free game. So it started playing out the rate. So because you got all these gang members and damn near everybody coming in is gang affiliated. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when you start talking about the 90s and all, it doesn't happen often like that. You can go do a 10-year sentence and you'll never hear nothing about somebody getting raped.
Yeah, the culture changed, basically.
The culture changed. But before, though, you can rape somebody and they probably can go tell it. You won't get no case of nothing. They'll just move you. I'm like, oh, ain't sh-. Now, you're going to get some more time. Stacked.
Yeah.
So that kind of eliminated that.
Yeah.
But it still does happen. Just not often. It does happen. You got people, man. I had a dude, right, that I knew. Cool dude. He was a regular. He from back in the 80s. He was one of the ones that was taking booty, right? So this is later on. I had a dude from San Antonio come over there, and he's steady up under him, and he's a little bitty old dude. He's about 140, yellow and all that. And so I see him always with the dude. So I tell him, stay away from him. Man, what's going on? I said, hey, I'm telling you, stay away from him. But he never would not stay away from him. So one time we in the day room and we watch the TV. Well, I'm a player knock. They watch the TV. So I call him, hey, come here. I tell him, I say, man, didn't I tell you stay away from him? Oh, man, he cool. So the dude that I'm telling him stay away from, we cool though, right?
Yeah.
He come tell me, say, come on, Mohammad. You know the rules of the penitentiary, man. You can't save them. They want it. You got to let them have it.
Damn.
So he tell me, he say, see, I don't mess with punks. I don't want no punk. I like them fresh. He say, see, back in my day, for all the gangs, he say, I'll see one. I'll wait for him to go up in there, and I'll run up in that damn cell, and I just start beating him. So you got to beat him to submission first. I'm like, God damn. So you got to beat him to submission first, and then you take it. See, that's what I like, the thrill of it. I'm like, God damn. See, I can't understand that mentality. I can't, that's crazy.
That's true predator. That's true predator mode.
Yeah. So it does.
Did that ever happen? I mean, wait, what was the outcome of that? What was the outcome of that? Did he ever hopefully the young dude got away from him or?
No, he didn't get away from him.
Gosh.
But he didn't have to take it. Some people, that's why I tell you earlier about the hearts of men. Because see, like I said, it's a different world, right? So now you go in there and you're going to find out if you really gay. Because do you think anybody in there said, I'm going to go in here and start fucking punks?
No.
Do you think that? Do you think anybody walking around outside anywhere say they're going to do that? But when you go in here, it's designed to break you down mentally. It's designed to break you as a man.
Men are meant to go without sex like that. Men are out here with their girls. You just had a baby. It's like men are meant to be with women, and they take you away from that at the drop of a dime to where they put you in here with nothing but men. And it's like, I feel the design is, and we're going to touch on it, but I feel the design is like, I think it used to be conjugal visits where you better go and get married on the outside so your wife could come visit
Not
you.
in Texas.
Yes, and that's where Texas got it fucked up. You know, like, damn.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Because Texas promote homosexuality.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Their prisons promote that.
Yeah, talk to the governor. Shit.
The prisons promote that, man. The punks can do shit in the penitentiary that me as a regular nigga can't do. We can't let our hair grow. Them punks will come down there, they hair all in mushrooms and all kind of stuff. Kool-Aid all on them like makeup. They won't say a damn thing to them. Tight, white, all that. Let me come down there with a little pro or something. Hey, come here. Hey, you go in the barbershop. Hey, cut his hair. Give him a one. Come down all faded up and walk across a wrong law. Hey, put him in there. Hey, where you get these starch clothes from? Nah, take them. Come on. Take you in here. Go get you some more clothes. Take them. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the first time I heard that they would allow a punk to come out and just let their hair grow, play in each other's hair.
They be whipped up.
That's crazy. And
they walk around looking like females.
And yeah, you grow a little mini fro and they got to tell you, nah.
Yeah, they'll get you and take you in that barbershop and tell that barber, cut his hair next and cut it all off. Give him a one. Straight across the board.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what was the rules of, they always say sagging, like boys come in there sagging. That was always a thing for them bandits to be like, he's sagging, but I heard the gang culture might have changed that. Or just give me the mentality of when you went in.
The gang culture did change
what was sagging at that time or before and going into after?
Before, you come in there sagging, you advertising. See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the 80s, 70s, 80s, and very early 90s. You go in there. But then when the gang members start coming in, the thing was sagging, You're a gang member, you sag. You know what I'm saying? So that changed that. But the thing is, the booty bandits, they were getting old now. You getting the influx of new people in now. So really, what I'm saying is, if you wasn't in there in the 70s, the 80s, early 90s, you really don't know much about the sex assault. There's not really that much sexual assault no more. People just mess with punks.
So when it comes to messing with like CEOs, trying to, like you said, you got some cash, you can try to buy some cat. How did that work? And did you ever partake? And if so, did you ever find love? Like, did you ever start? Your baby mama out here, boom. We done with this, but sometimes you start, talking to a CEO, and then all of a sudden it turns into something. Like, did you ever have that situation for you, or did you know anyone that had a situation where they fell for like a CEO?
Well, they get married in there, the tattoos of their kids. Females get pregnant by inmates.
Yeah, give us a story. Do you have any story personally, or do you have a partner that kind of went through the whole rigmarole?
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about my situation.
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk about yours. But give us one from a partner standpoint.
Man, I got a partner I used to hustle with. He ended up marrying a CO. She ended up getting popped. I got the homeboys that mess with COs and then come home and they with that CO.
Yeah.
Plenty of them. You got to understand the same thing, too, with women, right? So you taking women and you put them up in here with all these men. They got action at any type of man they want. It's literally hundreds of us. She's a woman. Niggas in there working out, cut up, you know what I'm saying? Then you got niggas got ranked, they got pulled, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, they like bad boys. And then you in the penitentiary and they like, oh, this nigga run some shit too. I like him. Oh, they need
power tool.
It ain't too many women in prison that work in prison that ain't in the game.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do the other shit by choice.
Wait, how does one get down though with a CO? Like, is it like, can the CO walk up in the cell, like just?
Yeah, they can walk up in the cell
and just stay for a little while. Or?
Yeah, that's how.
You get in quick. You got 2 minutes. You got a window of like 1 minute.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But then you got little crews, right? They run in a crew, so they hold jiggers for each other. So it might be 3 females down here, one in the picket, one on the keys, one on the block. They all got boyfriends.
Yeah.
And they run together. So they gonna all look out for each other. They gonna hold jiggers. All right, go ahead. It's cool. Ain't no rank in the hallway. Nobody come. It's cool. And that's how that go. You might work in the kitchen, got the female in the kitchen. Working in commissary or something. You know what I'm saying? You got free reign.
Yeah.
I mean, there's ways, man.
Where there's a will, there's a way. And what does it normally take for a dude? Does it take game? Does it take cash? Normally, what does it take? Like just good mouthpiece?
You got some females just that'll sell it.
Oh shit!
But you got other ones. They got a boyfriend on every block.
Damn.
You just know how to talk up on it.
Yeah.
just same way. Just same way you walk up to a female on the street. Female come over there. You just, hey man, talk to her, see what she about. You know what I'm saying? She gonna let you know if she want to be in the game or not. And she be careful.
Do some of them play hard to get? Like, I gotta work on this for a little bit.
No, I think some of them be scared at first. So, because they scared to get told them. But once they get in the system,
yeah,
they start figuring shit out.
Yeah, so do inmates ever like fight over a CO? Like, nah, bro, she
what?
Yeah, like
well, look,
speak on it.
Let me tell you. I had a folk homeboy named Nasty. And another blood dude named AB. We all cool. We did a lot of time together. Yeah. Boy, you talking about knock down, drag out, fight. So my partner Nasty, RIP, man. She died too, man. Sad. She was real live. They fighting hard as hell behind her. AB tried to undercut him to try to get her. And, boy, he beat the shit out of AB. Dropped AB about 3 times. He dropped it one time. AB say, damn. Because he couldn't get him. He wanted to fight, couldn't get him. I got a partner name. I ain't going to name him. I ain't going
yeah.
Say. So the other dude, he's a preacher now. He tried to dirty Mac my homeboy.
Yeah.
My homeboy find out. Now, my homeboy is about 6'4", big old youngster, about 250, 40, don't do nothing but work out, big old youngster. The other dude is about 5'10", 160 pounds. Man, he beat that boy so bad. I'm talking about, it was just a straight slaughter. He grabbed him by his hair because he had the good hair. Grabbed him by his hair on and was just kneeing him in the face. One of the homies said, crook. Oh, man.
Over a female.
With dirty macking.
Dirty macking, bro. You hating on them, man. God damn. That's how I go.
That's how I go. You would, yeah.
That's how I go. So it does make me want to ask, this overall, rules of the game. I want to give people some rules. What are some rules for you back then? Again, this is State, this is Beto, this is Ferguson. For you to make it through your time, for you yourself, you did over 20 years. What are, like, if you could maybe top 3 or 5 rules you could throw out there, like, if you want to get through your time, this is what you need to be doing. This is how you get through it.
The main rule is mind your business. That is the main rule.
And break that down first and foremost. When you say mind your business, what do you mean by that?
See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. No matter what you see, you don't talk about it. Especially when the gang era started coming. Because you got to understand, everybody's coming in here now as gang members, some type of way. They affiliated, they gang members. Ferguson, probably 80%, 75, 80% gang members. But it's always been, and gang members are not off limits. Yeah. Understand that. Because we gonna get you too. But you don't talk about nothing. You don't talk about, oh, I seen him with such. Oh, I seen that bitch give a drop. Oh, I seen this. You don't talk about it. You keep your mouth shut and you mind your business. So that is the main overall rule, period. Other than that, and no stealing. But they steal anyway. But if you get caught.
Don't get caught stealing.
If you get caught.
What are the consequences of not minding your business, getting caught stealing? Like, what are the like worst, best case scenarios?
Out that back door, that mean you finna get stomped out, shanked out. That mean you going to the hospital. You might lose your life. So that's the worst one I seen. Oh man,
That sounds like you going to a place. What happened?
I ain't gonna even talk about it.
Okay, shit. It sounds like you went to a place. Jeez.
Yeah, I was thinking about this one incident and just like, oh shit. Oh yeah, it was. That was a horrible one. That was. Yeah.
Was that incident from somebody not minding business or stealing or
snitching?
Oh, so let's start with that then. What is the rule for snitches? When you come in there with a snitch jacket, your paperwork all wrong, you didn't have to tell on this person, that person. Back then, just from 95 to 2000s. So, what was the rule for the snitches that come through?
So that's another myth, right? Don't nobody ask you, at least blacks, okay? Because it came a time when the Mexicans, especially once we got cell phones, like when they come over there, they gotta give them their number, and they go and they run a check on you. But I'm going to speak on blacks. Blacks, we don't give a damn what you... You know how many homeboys I found out that I had that was rapists?
Ooh.
Ferguson full of them.
You mean on the inside or the outside?
On the inside.
What? Hold on, wait, rapists on the inside?
No, that was their case.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I mean.
So... Don't nobody give a fuck. They don't give a damn if you done snitched on somebody.
So that's more of a fair thing, like
that's more
parties, and that's for the fans.
That don't nobody give a damn in the state, and they ain't gonna even look at you different.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that was how when you talk about bandits, why it was so bad. You'll be surprised how many people, blacks, they got rape cases. So these are people who do that anyway. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it ain't shit to them.
They're just assaulted.
Don't nobody come in there and just, I'm in the gang banging or dope dealing. I don't come to penitentiary and then say, oh, all of a sudden I want to take some man's stuff. No, these people already have a background to that.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, that has happened to them too.
I see.
So they repeat that same behavior. Even punks will do it on PC. Even punks will do it.
Hold on, do what?
Rape you.
Oh, damn. The taker gets the taker starts taking.
Yeah.
The taking starts taking.
Because it didn't happen to them. So they replay it back on someone else.
Oh shit.
That's what they do.
Vicious cycle.
Yeah. So that's a myth, anyway.
I heard a crazy story where a CEO wanted to take a man's manhood and like starve them out for it.
It'll happen. You'd be surprised. You got punk laws that is openly gay.
That's wild. To me, that should be illegal, but a lot of shit should be stopped. But, God.
Not to some of them inmates. Think they wasn't fucking them the punk laws. Yeah. Yeah. But snitching and all that, what you did in the world, it don't matter when you come in here. That don't nobody, blacks don't worry about it. But if you do it in here, you get caught snitching on Ferguson, you might lose your life. Something's gonna happen to you. You just don't know how bad it'll be. Because anytime that you are engaged in an act of violence, anything can happen. See what I'm saying? You could fall, hit your head on the bench. It didn't happen. I'm not saying shit that ain't happened. And you hit your head on the bench, hit your head on the table, get dropped, and boom, hit the back of your head. Next thing you know, you go in the house and lay down and your brain is swole up. You're dead.
Yeah.
So, but you gonna get it. You snitch though, it ain't gonna be like that. You gonna get a molly whopping though.
Whenever a fight happens, is it normally like a sanctioned fight? Like, hey, this is about to go down, or is it normally a surprise? Like, you and child line or something, and then all of a sudden it just breaks out, or is it more like y'all two gonna go over there and get it in? We gonna watch, make sure that the COs ain't watching. Is it more sanctioned, or is it just more out of nowhere?
It depends. All that depends. Now we got into it somewhere or whatever, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna fall over there on your block. But then everybody knows then. Okay. But it can just pop off in the chow hall. Like I've been trying to get you. I see you now. It pop out from the church. Oh, I seen him go to church. I'm finna go in that church house to go get him. I've been trying to get him. It pop out anywhere. If you're in this building, it can happen anywhere. It can happen in them streets, is what we call the hallway, them streets. Yeah. Catch you in the hallway, I get you. That's just how it go.
What was it for, again, you were a gang member at this time. What was the war, or if there was a war for like the Bloods and the Crips at the time you went in? Like, was it as bad as we would imagine it was, or was it more so like, no, we just don't like each other. There ain't no real war right here?
It was more so like, it wasn't a real war, but we would have riots. We would have riots from time to time. But even that, I'm saying first, but even that started wearing off, and that started wearing off. A lot of us grew up together. See, when you go on Ferguson, they call it Gilligan's Island, right? You get trapped over there. That's why I tell you, like, a lot of us are still all so tight, right? Because we grew up together, basically. Yeah. I'd been with these people longer than I'd have been with some of my best friends in the world. You know what I'm saying? I literally grew up with them. So a lot of the stuff that was gang banging, you're not doing that because you're tight with Bloods. You tight with Crips. You tight with folks. You got homeboys as Lords. You know what I'm saying? Right. So even when we would get into it like that, we would do what you call line it up. When that's where me and you fight, you don't like it, him and him gonna fight, and then him and him gonna fight like that. But riots had became taboo with gang members. We didn't riot like that no more, but we would fight. We would. You had them time when you would fight.
Okay, yeah, Jesus. What were the rules of the TV use? Like, I hear rules of don't touch the TV. Unless, if you about that life, you could go and touch it. What was the rules of things like that?
Well, on Beto, we had one TV, right? Yeah. And you had to vote on it. But
a vote? You had to vote?
Yeah.
But how many people is in a vote? Like, how does the voting look like? Like, what is it?
The day room. Just when they come and say, raise your hand.
Like, we want to watch Jerry Springer, or we want to watch the football game or something.
We gonna watch football.
Yeah, we gonna watch. Yeah,
we gonna watch that.
we got some gambling to do.
Yeah. And then, like with the Mexicans, we had like an agreement, like certain Spanish shows and stuff they want to watch. At this time, whatever. They watch the show, but it's pretty much we all vote. You know what I'm saying? On Ferguson, we had two TVs, right? So you got the blacks got one side, and the Mexicans, they sit on the other side. And that's considered they TV, and that's considered our TV. They can't vote on our TV, and we don't vote on their TV. Now, there's been times where we go to that day room and somebody got this TV on some bullshit. This before we were able to get our own remotes, on the black market. You're probably gonna get your ass beat up. If you are somebody who's not a regular or something, you probably gonna have to fight behind that. So it's been times where we voting. I didn't see somebody get the shit slapped out of them behind Soul Train. They want to watch Soul Train. That's like the main thing we're going to watch on the weekend, right? Once again, I'm back here playing knock, though. And they go to vote on the TV, and they outvoted Soul Train. That's a no-no. So what dudes I know all that time got up? Hey, whoever voted on that Soul Train, come up on here on this TV. Voted against Soul Train. Let's come up on the TV. It's time to fight. Ain't no watching no TV in this motherfucker. The floor is open now. Y'all start bringing y'all ass on up here. Didn't nobody want to fight. Went back there, caught one of them, slapped the dog shit out of him. And the dude didn't fight. You ain't got no business voting on this TV. Yeah, that TV is serious. That TV will get your ass towed up. And that ain't the only time.
Ferguson, for you, what would you say, like a day in the life? Like, from waking up, time you wake up to time you go to sleep, what was an average day in the life? Not for one of them wild hours there.
Well, they go down on Ferguson every day.
God, every day?
Yeah. It might not happen on your block that day, but every day you're going to see them laws running up and down that street. Well,
does that give it a sense of excitement? Like, at least something's happening versus, like, I'm sure you probably did solitary, right?
Man, that shit the worst.
Yeah, like, explain take us through your time in solitary. How much time did you ever sit down in solitary for one stint?
And I only went to solitary. No, I went to solitary twice. So the first time I go to solitary, and I went 15 days. I went 15 days. And it was for a disciplinary. So you don't get nothing but a couple of pieces of paper, a couple of envelopes, and a Bible. That's all you got. That's all you got. In solitary, not transit, solitary. Now, in solitary confinement, it's quiet as far as, like, you don't hear all the hustle and bustle of the unit, but you got people back here going crazy. They hollering. It was so bad one time. So it's like, so when they walk you in, it's like a open chamber, like right here, right? And then like behind me would be the cell. And you got a door right here, a complete metal door, right?
Just a window or just a tray where they can put food in, or?
Yeah. Okay. No. So they're going to put you in the cell, but if you just doing all that hollering and all of that, or if they want to fuck over you, they'll turn your light off where you can't get to it because you can't get to it.
Yeah.
They turn your light off and they close that door, boom, and it's just complete blackness. Complete. There's no light.
No sense of time, no sense of nothing. Can't see
nothing. I'm both back there. They hollering. This is my first time. Man, these fools like hollering and shit. I was so stressed out. I told them, close my door.
Oh, wow.
You ain't got nothing but time to think. And they feed you like shit. You stay hungry.
Damn.
And you just got to sit there and do it. Man, that is the worst.
15 days, is it like nothing but silence? Does anyone come talk to you?
No, don't nobody come talk to you. You might see the SSI walk by and be like, hey, what's up? And like, hey, what's up? The law ain't come by. You ain't.
How did you do your silence? How did you do those 15 days? Like, just, did you read?
No, I ain't. I don't know. Shit. I did it with a lot of my door closed. I wouldn't have turn my light off though. I did it with just like close my door. And I just sit there. When I got tired of sleeping, I get up and just stare at the walls. It's like, damn.
If you don't mind, if you remember, what was going through your mind? Like, what did you use? What was your escape? What did you think about? You like how your life with your son could be? Like, oh, if I would have did this different, I wouldn't even be here. Like, what do you think about just to be like, you're in here and you can't talk to nobody. You like just shit. I just got my thoughts. Like, what was in
solitary?
Your thoughts? Yeah, what was your thoughts?
I don't know. I don't know how I made it through that solitary.
Somehow he did it.
And I don't know how I made it. I'm telling you, man, you will go crazy in solitary. People go crazy in solitary confinement. First of all, as a person, as a human, we're not made to be without human interaction.
Correct.
Right? And solitary is different from administrative segregation. Because even though you locked in the cell, you got all these people around you, you can talk to people. It's not like that in solitary. And if you go to talk and try to yell, boom, log it up, boom, close your door. This is disciplinary for real.
When you hear people going crazy or yelling in there, did you hear like what they would be yelling? Like, what would they be doing? Like just screaming, just random screaming?
Yeah, just screaming, hollering, and gibberish.
Just talking gibberish.
It's just, and you just hear them just yeah. Man, that's some real shit, bro.
That's some real shit.
I'm telling you, man.
What would you say was the difference between gang activity in the streets versus prison for you?
You ain't got no guns in here. The difference
up close and personal.
I don't know how to. I don't think there's no major difference. Only thing is that
is there still rank?
Yeah, there's rank.
Okay,
there's rank. It's definitely rank.
Do people go in with their rank from outside going in, or they got that all resets?
That all resets.
Okay.
You because first and foremost, you got a bunch of different people from different cities. So I don't give a damn about your rank over your gang in your city.
Right.
You're not gonna come up in here and I've been up in here putting in work. That's dead. I don't care what you did out there. That's dead. What you gonna do in here? Cause like I say, that's why we do checking. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers who do something to you out here, but now you come up in here and you ain't got no gun and you ain't got no heart. You don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Now you scared because you ain't got no gun. That's why I say you find out who you really are. Who you really are.
Right.
In there. It's like environments, right? Like your environment likely breeds who you're going to be. Just like the ghettos. Some people make it out, but a lot of them fall trapped to their environment.
Yeah.
So that's how it is here. This is our environment. This is a whole new set of rules. This is a whole new ball game. We don't give a damn what you did out there. This is a new world.
Right.
Now, what you gonna do in here? That's how that goes. So we don't give a damn about your rank out there. Nah, we don't.
What was your weapon of choice?
Fist. I didn't want to catch no more time.
Oh, really? Did you ever have a shank, a knife?
Hey, we keep them.
Okay.
We keep them. Them on deck.
Okay.
I didn't keep it in my cell or nothing. But that's on deck. That ain't.
You have access to
it. All day, every day. Yeah. All day, every day.
How do they normally look at it? Because I heard one time a dude, because you could get contraband in there. One time a dude had like a hunting knife in there, like a legit Rambo ass knife. What was the average shank look like on your end?
No, they weren't like ice picks.
Okay, yeah.
Like ice picks. Yeah. But they would get some bad shit out of welding too.
Oh, damn.
So we got welders over there. Welding trade. Yeah, they would get, It's some bad ones. But they basically ice picks. They ain't really had no knives like that.
Okay, yeah. I'm curious, what was either inmate or someone that you knew or something that you saw of someone just having like a talent? Like, man, if they was in a free world, this person would be cold doing whatever this was. Whether rapping, singing, cutting hair.
My boy Drico, Trey Drico, Word, cold rapping. He came home and He lost his life.
Oh,
R.I.P. Drico.
yeah, R.I.P. man.
Cold. Awesome.
Damn.
Streets.
Like he'll put on a show.
Well, Drico finna rap. Everybody want to hear Drico rap.
Damn.
And he gonna put on, man, I'm talking about if that boy was linked up to a major label, like they would have got filthy rich. And I done met some people who, got talent with that pen. They could draw, tattoo. But it's just something about, man, when a lot of people come back out here, man, and they get drawn right back to the streets. Still wasted that talent. They had that talent before they went in.
Do you feel prisons should monetize the talents of inmates? Like figure out a way to, like, if they could write stories or books or movies, they could draw, they could create art. Like they should be able to make money off that. And even if the prisons make money too, like it should be no reason that this talent is hidden to where it's just gonna die in here. Like, do you feel
that's how the penitentiary is designed to break you? They don't give a damn about you having no talent.
Damn,
they want you to go out here and come back. That's how they make money. They could care less about your talent. They'll crush your talent and your dreams and your hopes.
And you would think they'll monetize the shit and make some money off of this.
Yeah,
shit.
but when they did, they had the I forgot what it's called, and certain inmates could go do that. Yeah, but it's just like
Tookie Williams wrote a book, or he won a Nobel Peace Prize for writing books. So you would think like a prison would be like, well, we want to publish that ourselves.
Shop. That's what it called, craft shop. And you could go up there, you can paint, you can do this, but it was only a handful of people could do that, right?
Yeah,
15 people, something like that. But you got 2,000 inmates on this unit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they really don't care about the money that they can make, and then they shut the craft shop down.
For you yourself, what jobs did you do while you was in there, whether you liked it or not?
Field squad, and I actually, well, like I say, you become accustomed to doing something, and this is just your life. So I actually liked the fields at one point.
What was that considered of? I mean, what was field squad?
So they'll give you a garden hoe. That's basically what it is. They call it an Aggie. And they'll take you out there and just put you in a field full of grass. And y'all gonna be in line in unison, and y'all gonna do a count. 1 and you 2 and you 3 and you 4 step. But at the same time, you're hitting 1, 2, 3, and then you step. And you're going to cut all that shit down. Waist high, when you get through, it ain't going to be nothing but dirt.
Wait, what's the purpose of it? Like, what was this just on side of the road or what?
You just on the property.
On the property, okay.
On the property. And you're going to walk right past them big old John Deere tractors every day.
Damn, they could be using goddamn tractors.
You gonna pick cotton? Well, they actually ended up getting rid of that. I picked cotton though.
You did?
Yes.
How was that for you?
Degrading.
Yeah, like mentally as a black man.
And then you got these white boys on these horses telling you better hurry up. Don't be the last one. I'm gonna write your ass a case. So you picking it fast. And to tearing your hands up, better have your gloves. You don't have your gloves that day, you in trouble. And you picking it and putting it in a sack, and that sack gonna get that big, and you gotta carry it.
Damn. Does that become like a competition between inmates? Like, I'm gonna pick the most cotton today.
No, you just don't want to be the last one.
Okay.
Because you don't want no case. You want to be able to make commissary and go to that day room.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you go, everybody gonna work fast, period. And everybody gonna fill them bags up. Because if you don't, your ass finna get rolled up. You probably gonna end up getting a major case because they don't play about that cotton. That's money.
Yeah.
Same thing the way it was in slavery. That's money.
Yeah.
You just reliving it now.
For you, commissary, what was mainly things that you would go for in commissary? What was your average commissary pickup for you?
Well, when I did go to commissary, it just be to get some. It depends on if we just came off a lockdown, so it depends on what you need. But I guess, soups, chips, soda waters, hygiene, get your canned goods.
Yeah.
But that, get you some ice cream. Got to get you some ice cream. I don't give a damn if you got $2. Go get you some ice cream.
Yeah.
That's the normal commissary thing, but I hustled a lot. So I always had a lot of commissary. Sometimes I just send people to commissary. I got an overabundance of stuff. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to give you this. And I might say, I'm going to give you an extra $5. Give me such. So, commissary pretty much wasn't never a problem with me.
I'm curious, what was one of those things that again, you're only 21 going in, but what's the thing that you just missed on the outside, like for 2 decades that you're like, man, it's something very simple, but I wish I could either do this or have that or taste this or do, like, what's something that you just missed?
Being able to go in that refrigerator and eat whenever I want to.
Yeah.
And whatever I want to.
Yeah. Oh, man. The little things.
Hell yeah.
The little things.
I got partners that came by and they cry about being on monitor. I was told I wouldn't give a damn. They could have put a monitor around my neck.
Bro, put it.
You can go lay up with your gal.
Come on, man.
You can take care of your kids.
Come on.
You can eat whenever you want to eat, drink whenever you want to drink. You can bathe whenever you want to bathe. You can lay in your own bed by yourself or with your girl. You can shower by yourself.
Come on.
What are you complaining about?
Come on.
So you would rather be back there? That's some of the crazy shit I heard, man.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how people complain about being on a monitor and you were just in prison being monitored 24/7 physically.
Come on. Count your blessings.
And your life is in danger. By inmates and laws.
Come on. Have you seen a law take a life?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
Like, in what ways do they do it? Do they just beat
you to death?
And they say it was deserved? They'll use a reason?
They'll say the same thing the police say. He was resisting. I done seen the laws and they pull up on you, right? For whatever it may be. You might have walked on the yellow line going to the chow hall, right? You got an asshole white boy CO. And he'll tell you, hey, get off my white line. He'll be like, man, what? What you do? Get over there on the wall. You get over there on the wall, sit there. He done got on the witch collar talking shit to you. Like, man, fuck you. He done got on the walkie-talkie, called some more white boys down there. Get your ass, finally get you in cuffs and slam your head right into the bars or into the wall. Bust your head wide open. That happens all the time. All the time. Get you in cuffs, slam you. Once they get you in cuffs, that's why if you are going to go all out, if you're not going to go all out, don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
Because if you get it started, they're going to do you.
They will finish.
If don't no rank come, if you better hope some rank come, because them white boys get you. I'm telling you. And you done did all that shit and then let them put you in cuffs. They're going to slam your ass on that ground and bust your head wide open. Then put their knee all in your back and you might get punched on. All that. This happens often. This is nothing not to see. This happens often.
Did you ever have a CO you was cool with?
I was cool with a lot of COs. I grew up with them too.
Yeah, I'm about to say they come in young and shit.
Yeah, we grew up.
Yeah, you to watch. Yeah, you can 20 years.
They in the game and all that.
Did you have any that you butted heads with, like that you really went to war with the CO? Like he was on your ass, you was on his ass, and it was just, I don't like you, you don't like me.
I didn't, but I had a white girl that bitch just didn't like me, and I ended up having to put the lawyer on him.
Ooh, shit.
I ended up having to put a lawyer on her. That bitch had me on so much restriction, so much that they couldn't even give me no more. They can only give you so much restriction. Once I got the lawyer involved, They end up taking all the restriction off me, and then she ended up quitting a week later because that's one thing they don't like. That's why they wouldn't give us phones for so long.
Yeah.
They don't want people on the outside to know how we're being treated on the inside.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But once you get people involved on the outside, now they mad because we got people in our business now. Exactly. So now they got to do something about it.
Yeah.
But as far as...
How did you... go ahead.
But as far as dealing with laws, see, that's the thing. Like I said, when I first came over there, I didn't know the culture over there. Yeah. It's different. So when you're dealing with the laws, you got to deal with... If you don't want no trouble, don't create no trouble, right? Yeah. Just do you. Don't go fucking when they talk some shit. Hey, get off the line. All right, my bad. And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't have a lot of trouble with laws, because I didn't create no problem with it. If you don't create a problem with them, then there won't be no problem, even though they're trying to create that problem. You just say, all right, my bad. Okay, I got you. And just keep it moving.
There you go.
That's how you deal with them.
How did you get a lawyer involved? You have to reach out to somebody on the outside?
My brother has a best friend that was a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make that phone call.
Yeah.
Let me ask, what is one sound that you would never forget while you served that time? Like just
hearing somebody get raped.
Yeah, like is that something that at night that you're just like?
It happened at night, and it was a very violent interaction. Anytime somebody's getting raped, it's gonna be violent anyway. Because if they give it to you, then then it's not rape. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe I was on 3 row. It happened on 2 row, or maybe 3-4 cells down. So, you hear it all. And then back then, the thing was, that's how a lot of that stuff occurred too. They'll put you in the cell with anybody. See, they end up passing a law where they had to put you in cell, like you had to be within 10 years of each other, and y'all have to be around the same weight. Right? Because what they would do is you put the little dude up in here, 5'6", 132 pounds, and you put him up in the cell with a dude that been locked up 10 years, 234 pounds, and ain't been doing nothing but working out.
Yeah.
What the hell can you do? What can you do? And it's going to be violent. They're going to beat your ass off the rip. If you don't want to do it, they're going to just beat the shit out you.
You said
until you do.
You said you got to a point to where, you would laugh at someone getting their throat cut or killing themselves. Did you ever have a situation where you hear someone getting raped and you would laugh at that and find that comical?
No, that was actually the only time I heard that. And that was, I probably been locked up because I still had that first cellie. He ended up getting moved. So it had to been like between the first 3 months of me being locked up.
Damn.
Yeah, that was on Beto. And shit, I'm on the top bunk. When I hear it, I knock on my celly bunk, because when you're on the top bunk, you don't roll over and look down. Don't do that.
Yeah. This didn't happen in your bunk though. It happened.
But I'm saying. I had to knock on the bunk first. I'm on the top bunk. So I knock on the bunk first to let my celly know I'm finna look over.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So yeah, you just don't look over.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
So I knock on the right first time. I'm like, get it. He's like, shh. He telling me, don't say shit.
That's 3 months in. That's the
mind your business. Don't say shit. So I roll back. Oh, I'm like, fuck. I missed that shit. I'm like, God damn, that's crazy.
Is it more scary, like when you hear it when it's over, like the silence in it all, like damn, like shit, at least it's done. And fuck.
I mean, yeah, because the block gonna be quiet. It's gonna be quiet. You gonna hear it all anyway, because the block gonna be quiet when it happens.
Do you know the individual, like when the next day, like, oh, that was John Black and them?
Oh no, they locked him up. I guess when the law came by the count, the little dude told it.
Oh yeah.
He told it, so they locked him up. They locked them both up. But at this time anyway, this early in my time, I really don't know nobody like that except the homies that I'm running with.
Nah, definitely. If you could remember, what would you say was your worst day in prison? Like, if you could pin it down to a day.
It's been several. When I got them appeals denied, definitely the worst day. Because that's the day that you know for sure you got to pull this 20 years.
Oh, man.
When I found out my baby mama was pregnant, that was a horrible day. Even though I was done with her, it's still like, still hit different.
How far in were you when you found out she was pregnant?
About 3 years.
About 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even though I told her to get gone and I had no contact with her whatsoever, still hurt.
Is she still with that guy? Whoever got her pregnant?
I'm married to her.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We'll talk about it. And let me ask you, what is something, if anything, that you had to do while you was in there that still haunts you to this day, if anything?
Hurt people.
That's right.
You do what you got to do to survive, right? And that don't mean, then when you in that world and you in that environment, you are a different person, right?
Yeah.
So now that I'm home, though, and I had to look back on some of that shit, it makes me, sometimes sad that the things I had to do to people and people I had to hurt. And some of that shit was just for little or nothing, but just the penitentiary, right?
Statement,
yeah. And, now that I'm home, and, I'm out, a lot of that shit to know the type of person that, you really are, what you're really capable of, that shit hit different.
Yeah.
Because, even though it's certain shit that I would do out here in this world to people, that's just like people who shoot people and shit like that, right? But it's not up close and personal.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody don't have it in them to get up close and personal and cut your damn throat. Yeah. Stick you in the eye. Get a can of refried beans and wrap it in the sock and try to beat you to death. Everybody don't have that in them. That's up close and personal. Blood flying in your face. Yeah. And you ain't stopping. You see what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that in them. Because anybody can pick up a gun and shoot you.
Thanks. Close their eyes.
Close their eyes.
Yeah.
And then to know that, that's a part of you that's some shit that you'll do, that you have done and laughed about it. You got to deal with that here. And you got to understand, we don't come out we come out here, they don't give us, we don't go talk to nobody about this shit.
Yeah, I don't hear no program. Yeah, no program.
Why you think some people don't know how to turn that shit off? So you got to be able to turn up. Why you think people come back out here and start robbing and shit again? Start fucking go out here and lose their life because they get back in them streets and start doing all that shit because they couldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
And if you was a monster out here and you go in there, you're going to be a way different monster.
Yeah.
When you come back out here and you don't turn it off.
That's right.
Because people out here ain't going to do the shit that we got to do in there. It's a lot of people who won't.
What would you say about the medical conditions in Beto or Ferguson as far as like the infirmary.
Okay, well, Beto was live. Beto had his own little hospital in it. Like, they can go down there, they do little surgeries and everything on you there. Ferguson unit, you'll die. R.I.P. my homeboy KB, for work. You'll die. Let me tell you, he's been complaining for months and months and months about his stomach. Now, KB, my partner, he was a shot caller for Fadoos out of Fort Worth. And me and him, we was thick of thieves, boy. We done did a lot together. So anyway, man, I remember going by, I was like, dang, cuz, you losing weight? He like, yeah, man, some stomach be tripping. Stomach be tripping. And then it's just like, he just kept losing. Like, you been going to infirmary? He said, yeah, man, I keep going down there. They give me these non-aspirin and some wheat shit to make you shit, right? They're saying that he got a bug or something. So this goes on for months. So finally, I want to say my homeboy Big Papa, he tell him like, man, you just need to lay down. Just lay down in the middle of the hallway, refuse to go on the block, man, make them ship you to the hospital because it's ugly now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something is wrong with you, bro. Man, he do that. They send him to the hospital. He died like, 3-4 days later, man. Had stomach cancer.
Damn.
But he been telling y'all ass for months and months and months and months and months. I'm talking about this went on for a long time. And they wouldn't even ship him to the hospital. Instead of giving him non-aspirin and shit. When y'all could have, he probably could have been saved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that shit pissed me the fuck off. The people.
Yeah.
That was my boy, man.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
You would die there. He's not the only one.
Yeah.
They give you non-aspirin for everything. Yeah.
I want to speak on, you getting out. Did you just served all your time where you knew you had a date that you was getting out?
No, I had to make parole.
Okay. How did that go as far as your parole visit, as far as, you got to say that you're changed, you got to do the whole thing?
Well, I had to see the commissioner because after you do 20 years, it's mandatory that you see the commissioner, right? And I guess that's for the, to gauge, like, your personality, characteristics, because you go up in there and you acting all stupid, we're not letting you out. You're a threat to society. So you got to convince that one. It's 3 of them now. They got to go and vote on you. But you got to convince that one that, hey, man, I'm ready for society. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I went in there and convinced them.
Do you remember exactly? You remember what you said by chance? Like just kind of the layout of what you were trying to give.
He asked me about the crime, and even though I didn't have nothing to do with it, I did not admit to it, so I had to
show remorse.
But I had to find a way to word it right. And I'm a very smart person. I just made bad decisions, like a lot of people.
Correct.
Just because you're smart don't mean you won't make a bad decision. So I just was telling them, though, it's a sad situation for all parts. My family, put myself in a situation, where it hurt my family, and then, someone lost their life and their family got to go through, all that of having to, bury a child, a nephew, and da-da-da. And I'm like, it's just a whole sad situation altogether. You know what I'm saying? But no, I never admitted to that. I've never admitted to that. Even after doing all this time, I'm not admitting to that. I'm fighting that shit still.
Come on. To know that walk us through the day as far as them telling you that you're going home, or did you even know? They just... How did that work? And I heard that sometimes with Ferguson, they had to take you through a system to kind of work you out to be, they put you in a different group because they know you're getting out to get into society. Or what did you have to go through?
Okay, well, I pretty much knew I was going home after the conversation with the parole man, right? Because when I was finna leave out the door, I'll never forget it. Now, this was one of the best feelings I ever had in the penitentiary. So when I was leaving the commission said, hey, so I was finna go out the door, I thanked him and all that, got up, about to go out the door. So when I pulled the door, he said, hey. I said, yes, sir. He say, don't go getting in trouble because, if you get a FI, you get in trouble, they'll snatch it. You don't just tell nobody that. So I knew I was going home. I had an answer, I'm going to say 3 days. One of my little partners from H-Town, he come wake me up. My boy Big Papa work in the schoolhouse, so he steady pulling me, looking. He come wake me up early in the morning. Boom. Look at Mohammad. I'm like, what's up? He say, boy, you got an FI. I say, what? He said, you got an FI. I say, fucking right.
Yeah.
Well, I jumped up. I couldn't sleep. I had to go to a program, which I knew they was going to send me to a program. Because when you first, I had to go see another man first, right? That's on the unit. He's nothing more than the CEO, basically. But, he's in free will clothes. They make sure they get your address right. You got somewhere to parole to. This the first preliminary, right? And then I'm going to see the commissioner a couple of days later. So he come at the question. He say, are you okay with going to a program? And I don't give a damn what program you send me to, as long as it ain't a sex offender program. Hell yeah. I'm good. Send me to I don't give a damn. Get me out the penitentiary.
Come on.
So I had to go to a program for 6 months. That was the worst time ever.
What makes it the worst time?
Because you got to do groups. You got to sit here. So they end up sending me to a drug program. I have a murder case. What the hell am I doing here? And I would be arguing with their ass. And they say, no, it's a behavioral modification program. But everybody in here talking about, when I get out, I got to stay strong so I won't do meth again. I'm like, what the fuck? Where y'all got me at?
So whatever you got to do to get up out.
Man, this shit was miserable.
Oh, man.
Miserable.
Oh, man.
Man, yeah. But hell, shit, I know I had 6 months. I get to walk outside. You see because they got a gate around it, but it's just, with the wire. But you see the freeway, you see the cars passing by, like, fuck them.
Yeah, walk us through that feeling as far as them letting you out that door. I don't know, whoever, if somebody was there to pick you up, what is that feeling? Because a lot of people get that feeling like, are they really supposed to be free? Like, is this really real? Or they gonna come grab me and say, oh, we forgot something.
I had that feeling.
Yeah, go walk us through that.
I had that feeling. So when they let us out at this little facility, they let us out the back door. I think it might have been like, I don't know, maybe just say 6 to 10 of us that day. But they got like a little chain, like a little link chain right there. Boom. So the cars can't come in right there. And then, so I see my brother right there, right? The parking lot, because it's just a little facility.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, ain't let me out the door. I'm like, shit. So I try to go across over. Tell me, hey, no, wait till we open the chain. I'm like, man, the little chain, man. Yeah. They went open that chain, hurry up and got in that car. Tell my brother, go. He said, what? Go. Shit. Because I got the feeling, too, that they going to come and say, oh, no, it was a mistake. Oh, hey, such happened. Man. Shit, I won't, hey, get on this highway. Get me away from here.
Man.
Yeah, I had that feeling. Yeah.
Who'd you visit when you first got out? What'd you do? Like, if anything, like, do you remember that first day and kind of what all you did?
Yeah, I told them to stop at that corner store. And the first thing I did was break that penitentiary ID up and throw it in the trash. They got me a soda. I told when I got to the city, I was like, I wanted to eat Popeyes because I always eat Popeyes. That Popeyes was trash as shit. I have never ate at Popeyes again in the last 10 years. That was the first and the last time.
Damn, Popeyes, y'all didn't get it right. This one time y'all had.
It was over with. I never went to Popeyes again. I've not ate Popeyes again. Then, of course, I went to see my mama. Then I went to go holler at my best friend. And, all that. Then,
How was it seeing your son? And had your son been like coming to visit? And when was the last time you saw him before you got out?
I hadn't seen him in a while because he would come with my mother.
Yeah.
And so my mother started getting older, and I didn't want to sit down for that ride. Besides, by that, we had got the phone, so I'd just be like, "Nah, Mama, don't ride down here. I'll call you." You know what I'm saying? So I could talk to her. But man, it's crazy because my son taller than me. My son's 6'4".
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
It was and then he's grown.
Yeah.
But man, it was a wonderful feeling, man. It was a wonderful feeling, man.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, most people, it's funny because I don't understand it, but most people come out of prison looking healthy. I mean, you look healthy. If I would have ran into you in a regular business or a car dealership, I wouldn't have told you did a day in prison. Like, what is it about prison that makes most people that I sit down with, they just look healthy, that done all this time? Like,
because you don't have access to drugs and alcohol on a regular.
Yes.
You don't have access to a lot of food that's bad for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in the penitentiary do some type of form of exercising.
Okay.
It's like out here, sometimes you just don't have the time. It's not enough time in the day, especially if you got a job.
Yeah.
There's just really not enough time in the day. But I think the main thing, because you can see people who they come out here and then they get back on, they start doing little drugs and drinking and then they start looking bad.
Yeah.
But in there, we don't have, not saying, because we got everything that's out of here, we have in there.
Yeah.
But you just don't have it as
in excess.
That, and you don't have the regularity to have it, to get it.
Yeah.
And you don't have the money like that either.
I see.
You see what I'm saying?
So more though, these things that we look at on an everyday basis is like more of a frivolous thing in there. I mean, more of a restricted thing in there. You got access to it.
Yeah.
Just not every day.
You just don't got it all day, every day.
Understandable. I'm curious. I just want to ask real quick, when major events happen in the world on the inside, like Hurricane Katrina, 9/11, things like that, does it affect what goes on inside prison? Like when a major event in the real world happen, does anything change on the inside? Obama gets elected. I mean, do y'all even give a care about real world tragedies or incidents that don't affect y'all? It doesn't matter.
No, this what goes on out here has, unless it's a law being passed that's going to help us, why care about anything that goes on out here? It doesn't affect us. Right. I remember I was in the chat hall when 9/11 happened, right? And they came through. They were like, man, they just knocked down the Twin Towers. I was like, what? Like, yeah. So when I got home, it was still, well, like, oh my God. When I got back to the block, they were still burning. I'm looking, I'm like, damn. That shit crazy, ain't it? Y'all see this shit? It was more like entertainment to me. And there people in there dying.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn. And then they crash. We're like, oh, shit. But it don't affect us. No, we just looking at it as entertainment. Like, wow, that shit crazy. They going crazy out there.
I always wonder, like, you know, will society fall and y'all still be like, in there, like, we in our own world, so society's falling, war's happening, but yet
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like ain't nobody giving a shit about all the war that we do fighting in here. Damn. Nobody giving a shit. We don't care about nothing going on out there. I mean, as far as, you know, nothing happening to your family, you know what I'm saying? But any random, we don't care. We care less. We don't give a damn if you went to war with China. I don't give a shit. I'm in the penitentiary.
Man.
What that got to do with me?
That's real. That's real. Well, Mohammad, you know, whenever we do these prison stories, we always try to end each story with some words of encouragement, man. You know, there's a lot of young dudes out here that's, you know, probably in your same scenario, man, probably doing some type of gang banging, you know, trying to, you know, live up for their brothers or they said or something. And they maybe been in jail a couple times, but they never really stepped foot in a real penitentiary. They never been to Ferguson. They don't really know what it means. And I try to take this opportunity to, because, you know, we do these stories. We don't want to glorify prison. Mm-hmm. We're not trying to make it. We're not trying to advertise it like, oh, this is where everybody should be and this is where you get your stripes. We wanted to deter people from actually ending up in a situation like Ferguson. So if you don't mind, kind of like let these people know, let the young people know as far as what reasons they should stay out of a situation where they get their freedom taken and have to sit in a situation like Ferguson.
Well, first and foremost, especially gang members, we your homies, we ain't your friend. When you go in there, the people who you think are your friends, when you mess up, them gonna be the people that get you. You see, you go in there, Crip, the Bloods are not, they're not the ones that's gonna get you off the unit. They're not gonna be the Mexicans. It's gonna be your own. There's no love in there. There's no empathy. There's no sympathy. That is not the place, like I said before earlier, for a human. It's like nobody should want to wake up every day, day in, day out, looking at these walls, looking at these bars. Your life is on the line the whole time. Only time that you can have any type of sense of peace is when you go in that cell. And that's only if you and your cellie get along. And that's at rack time. By 3:30, 4 o'clock, them doors gonna roll. You are not safe. So that is no place for a person to live in despair, knowing that anytime, your life can be taken by anybody around you. You're not even safe from the laws. The laws is not there to protect you. They're not there to protect you. That's why I always tell them, stay your ass out of that penitentiary. Stay up out of there. That is no place for a human. It's too much out here. It's too much out here to enjoy, to want to go in there with a bunch of men, a bunch of gay men, and a bunch of people who are predators that want to do something to you all the time. And I'm talking about laws too. So I always tell them when I always do my stay your ass out of there.
That's real. What is the main difference you feel between a prison and a zoo?
A prison and a zoo?
Yeah.
There ain't no difference. It's completely no difference. Except I don't want to say they animals, because we animals. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to say the difference between we humans and they animals. I can't even make that distinction because, like I explained to you, like the shit we do is animalistic. You know what I'm saying? We have the same animal behavior that they have. If you fall your ass in that cage, get what that lion gonna do to your ass. You see what I'm saying? You get on the wrong side of us in there, guess what we gonna do to your ass? Yeah. So, I mean, they get fed by the zookeeper. We get escorted to go to the chow hall. They feed us. I mean, shit. I mean,
it's a telltale discussion, man, because again, it is the human mind isn't meant to be caged up, to be confined like that. And I look at pit bulls put in the cage, and I'm like, that's almost where they just walk around in a circle all day, just walking around in a circle, waiting to get fed. Can't talk. Of course, dogs can't talk, but it's kind of like the same. Hell, y'all don't have a voice. Yeah. It don't matter what you say. Like, I'm hungry. I'll feed you what I want. Yeah. So I see the similarities in a sense. So with that being said, hopefully these tales that you just told us just now spark some type of interest in a young person that is out here taking these chances to say that ain't nowhere I want to be, man. But right now, again, we do this as an introduction. We just scratching the surface with you. I know you did so much time. There's so many more stories to tell, but I think we got a good one in. So I got to say, man, Mohammad, you done came through Prison Stories 101, man. I appreciate you. And definitely, sir, I salute you, man. You out and about, man. You out and you got your freedom back. I salute it, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
Hey.